Can we learn funny German insults now? Can you really say Schniedelwurz to the penis in German? What does "do you want to sleep with me tonight" mean in German?
Hey Rabbits, Trixie here, and maybe you didn't know that, but I've worked as a German teacher for many students already. Please don't get me wrong with this video. In 99% of the cases, I really love being a German teacher. I'm currently teaching Eric and we're having a lot of fun and I really enjoy helping him. But then there's this 1% where it gets a bit annoying. This is why I decided to make a cute little video about things that drive me slightly nuts about being a German teacher. Eric kindly agreed to serve as my guinea pig, so here we go.
I have a question. I saw a car this morning and I wanted to know, what does Teppichverlegungs- und Reinigungsdienst mean?
Teppichverlegungs- und Reinigungsdienst. I really don't think that you need to know that right now. What about the normal vocabulary, like the cat, the dog, today, yesterday? To be? This is the first thing that came to my mind because Eric is really ambitious to learn everything he sees. So if he spots a new word, he always asks me, what does this mean? What does that mean? What's this? Explain that. And sometimes it gets so exotic that you just have to say, sorry Eric, let's slow it down a bit and learn something else before we get to that. And that's what I've told you. You say, ich umarme den Mann because...
You know what? Can you explain that in German to me?
Okay. Hier musst du ich umarme den Mann sagen, weil...
What does weil mean?
It means because. Also, du musst den Mann sagen, weil in diesem Fall...
Wait, but what does Fall mean?
It means in this case. This is a typical situation that Eric and I find ourselves in when Eric gets over-ambitious. He then asks me to explain stuff in German, but of course that doesn't make it easier for him. I mean, I agree. At some point the teacher should switch to the foreign language to make the students understand even better and to confront them with the other language. But then there are some matters that just need to be understood, and to talk in the foreign language, explaining these matters, sometimes makes it slightly too difficult, and then you're not sure if the student got something that's really, really important. You see, Eric, blue is the adjective here, and because das Bett is singular neuter and has a definite article, you say das blaue Bett.
Ah.
Did you understand?
Yeah.
Eric, don't lie to me.
No. Can you explain it again?
That's something that must apply to every teacher in the world. At some point, with a bit of practice, you get the eyes. And you're able to tell whether or not a student got something you just explained to him. They may try to fool you because it's just difficult to admit that you didn't get something. It makes you seem stupid even if you're not. But normally your teacher notices that. So you understand? In this sentence, to go is the verb.
Excuse me, but what is a verb again?
A verb describes an activity. You know, to go, to swim, to sleep, to eat.
Oh, so for example, awesome is a verb as well.
No, awesome is a...
But you said it describes an activity. An activity can be awesome, unless it's learning German with you.
I've heard that. This point is something that is actually pretty much my mistake as a teacher, because sometimes I simply forget that others may not be that in love with linguistic terms like I am. Verbs, adjectives, dative, accusative, nominative, present tense, simple past, present progressive, plusquamperfekt. I may know all of these terms because I've learned them during years of practice as a teacher, but they may not. And sometimes I find myself explaining with all these beautiful words, and my students are just like... And that's not because they are stupid and I'm the smart one. It's just that I make the mistake of using a language they don't understand. A teacher language, a book language. And then I have to remind myself to talk in a daily life way.
How do you say scientists claim that it looks like the museum could have been built there?
But Eric, that's super complicated. Can we maybe stick to the present tense first?
But that's what it says in my favorite book. It would motivate me a lot if I would learn this sentence in German.
Okay. Wissenschaftler behaupten, es sähe danach aus, dass das Museum dort gebaut worden sein könnte.
Gebaut, sein, könnt, worden? That's horrible.
I told you. Again, overambition. And I'm guilty myself. When I learned English or French, I always tried to read my favorite books right away, and of course I failed because you have to start small. But it's difficult to tell yourself that. While learning a language, you sometimes get impatient and you want to take a bigger leap forward. You want to try something that is most likely too hard for you, but still you want to see the challenge. You want to try your luck. And yeah, this can be refreshing because it's something new and you can see where you want to go to. You want to be able to read that book at some point, and when you are there, you know, I came this long way to be here. But it can also be pretty frustrating, and this is where the teacher has to intervene and give hope and motivation back to the student.
Teacher, can you explain to me why are there so many words for why in German? I know warum, wieso und weshalb.
Good question, but well, there's not really an answer to this. I would say warum is the most common one.
Warum?
Basically, they all mean the same, but maybe weshalb is a bit more formal.
Wieso?
I really cannot tell you more. There's a lot of variety in the German language. It's beautiful, a lot of synonyms.
Alright.
Oh, this is something that annoys me so much. Sometimes Eric asks such a good question and I want to know the answer for it. I want to give him something that satisfies him, you know, but there is no rule. They're just like rules of thumbs or not even these. This is frustrating for the student and you yourself feel like a loser too. Because what is worse as a teacher than saying,
I don't know.
Okay, rabbits, thank you so much for watching this little video with me. You learned something about me again, like how I work as a teacher, what annoys me a little bit. Please don't take this as an offense or something. Being a student is as difficult as being a teacher. To learn something is a hard challenge, and I admire every one of you who learns a language right now. Please keep going. Please don't lose your motivation. Keep fighting. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up because that would make Teacher Trixie really, really happy. If you want to watch another video of Don't Trust Rabbit, you can find one right here. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or support me on Patreon. I would appreciate that a lot. Now I wish you all a very beautiful day. Check out my other videos if you'd like to, and see you in the next one. Bye! If you like this video and you'd like to see another one of this kind, I can recommend this one. It's a collaboration video by Learn German with Herr Antrim and German with Jenny, two channels you should definitely check out as well.